Yeah.
I think right mage was the red choice. Yep.
That sounds right.
Uh-oh.
Mad pony. Yo, just a mad pony in
That's
these
a mad
woods.
pony. That's true. Also, I would like to point out that it is a unicorn. Not really. I mean, I'm
Not really a pony.
not up really on
The distinction.
horseology.
However,
However,
horsemancy.
horsemancy. Yeah.
Or horseymancy.
Horsey. That's adorable. My question would be, would a baby okay, question A.
Yeah.
Is a baby horse a pony? Like a young
I
horse?
believe so.
Or is it a type of
No,
horse?
a baby horse is a foal.
What is a pony? Is it a type
I think
of
it's
horse?
like a teenager horse.
Is it a teen
child.
horse?
A minor horse.
An adolescent horse?
Yeah.
Okay.
A horse learning its way.
Because I know there's
I don't know.
There's like Shetland pony, but that's like a full-grown animal.
It's a full-grown animal,
It's not
but
a teen.
it's just pony-sized.
Yes. Now this one, my question is, oh, it's dead. We killed it. I think that makes us evil.
Oh goodness! Hey, we leveled up.
Oh yeah. But
Yeah.
anyway,
Your question.
Unicorn, baby, adolescent unicorn, teenager unicorn.
Mm-hmm.
Is that a unipony? Ponycorn?
Ponycorn, I believe is the term.
So. I think I'm getting this.
Unipony
Every-
sounds weird.
Unipony. It sounds like if instead of pigtails you called them ponytails, but you had only one. And
What is the difference between
pigtails is two, and a ponytail is a single
okay.
tail, like a pony. Wait,
Like ponies.
wait,
only
what's
have
the
one tail.
wait? What is the second one? Ponytails, pigtails, but pigs don't have more than one tail, nor are they straight usually.
I
Just
guess
like
I guess it depends on the pig.
I'm a little confused by that.
Maybe there are pigs that have more than one tail.
But they're usually not just like straight bands of hair. Either they're curled like a pigtail.
Well, yeah, it's like a.
I'm confused.
It's
by this. Someone
wait.
probably knows why this is.
Do horses have bony tails like cats and pigs? Or is it just a poof of hair?
A guy?
No, it must have bones and muscles because it swishes.
I don't know the answer to that. Is it weird to Google, do horses have bones in their tails?
It's very weird.
I'm
For
asking
sure, it's
science.
weird.
I Google. We Googled. Do bugs have blood the other day? Do horses have? Wait. Do horses have thumbs and fingers? Is the number one Google
What?
search. Do
in
horses
the
have
world?
udders? Do horses have knees? What? Do horses have bones? That's actually one of the searches. Is do horses have bones?
What in the world, guys? Get your shit together.
I am losing
They're
my
a
mind
mammal
right now. Okay, so I'm finding out about a horse. Oh, well. Okay, the tail of the horse and other equines consists of two parts, the dock and the skirt. The dock consists of the muscles and skin covering the coccygeal vertebrae. The
Okay,
term-
so there's bones. Yeah.
So there is some bones in it, yeah.
I guess mammal tails have bones.
Oh, I wonder if a zebra actually is a better... Actually, look at that zebra. That might be a better... Maybe a horse just has more hair on it.
Yeah.
It's like not as long as its hair is, but it has like...
Yeah, zebras have a poof at the end of their tail, but you can clearly make out
The tail part.
the tail part.
Yeah. Goodness, man. Oh, also, bugs... this is kind of... Bugs do have blood.
Yeah.
However, it isn't used in most cases to transport oxygen like mammal blood is. They have like...
Doesn't it transport just like nutrients?
Nutrients, yeah. It does, actually. You know all about bug blood.
I mean...
They have like...
I feel like it's just a super vague memory from biology about how animals with endoskeletons work.
They have like holes in them that let air in, I guess.
Yeah.
Or something
It's
similar to
it's
that
really bizarre.
in a more scientific way. Yeah.
Something gross that makes me itchy all over.
Yeah. Well, I don't know why that came up. I think I was just concerned about whether bugs had blood or not. Also, here we are, back at what started this. Okay, so question A, does that horse / mad pony have knees? I don't know.
I'm going to go ahead and say yes.
Why is it so mad? Second question. Why?
Maybe it has mad pony disease.
Oh, that's so sad.
It is. It's a
It's
tragedy.
like the scene
We're
in-
putting him down
In
so he doesn't get
To
the
Kill a
rest of the herd
Mockingbird,
sick.
Atticus Finch has to gun down that dog with rabies.
Yeah.
That's really sad.
It's a tough one.
I do not know the actual controversy right now, but Harper, there's something about Harper Lee's new novel, but like, I think there's suspicion that might not have actually wanted it published or something like that.
She didn't want it published?
Like, I guess she didn't publish a lot of things, like, after that, and I don't know. I know there's, like, some controversy about it, like, where that is coming from.
I didn't know there was controversy. It sounded like it was something that she was fully behind, but she
Yeah.
is very old. She could be, somehow being taken advantage of. It seems like she'd have
I think that's
advocates,
what
but-
people were concerned about, yeah.
But she's wealthy, and I'm sure she has people who are looking out for her best interest. I don't know.
Yeah.
Maybe all those people are just internet people,
That's possible.
and they're the ones bringing this up.
Why are there so many imps in the forest? So few wolves and mad ponies. Maybe the ponies are mad because there's so many imps. Also, the imps are fully clothed.
Yeah, they are. They have little...
Those spikes on their shoulder, they're pauldrons. And cute little boots, maybe?
Yeah.
The sartorial choice is not quite as vibrant as Dragon Warrior.
No.
I'll say that.
Like, there's a lot more detail, but it also sometimes makes it a little bit harder to make out. Like, they kind of look like they have horns. They also look like they just... Oh, Lisa's depressed.
She's sad because she's been, like, wounded. She's been stabbed several times. Possibly kicked by a horse and bitten by a wolf.
Common lead to depression. Alright.
That seems fair.
Andy, do your thing.
Do your dirt. Wow, they have so many hit
Whoa!
points. Yeah, the sound effects
That sound is
are just
wild.
gorgeous, aren't they?
Anyway, so that healed 30.
Yeah.
Did they have dice rolling back this time? Now?
I don't know.
Alright, let's see. If it heals 30, then Tony would be at 52. Well, maybe we should do it to Brad.
Oh, it's just
Definitely a dice
It's
roll.
wacky random. Yeah.
Okay. But somewhere in the neighborhood of 30-ish.
Yeah, that's pretty safe.
Good to know.
Also, I don't think the monsters are. It's not quite as life or death, I think, in the early stages of this game.
Yeah, I do remember having a character...
Ooh, it's a Grimp!
Grimp! I do feel like I remember that having a character die is, like, not good.
Yeah, you do have to pay a lot of money to get
You have to
them
pay
back.
money, and, like, they don't get experience while they're dead, so they, like, are permanently behind the rest of the
Yeah,
kids.
exactly what I
Like,
was going to say. That's the worst part, is they're, like, totes
And,
dead
and it,
afterwards.
like, really messes with your OCD, like, that they don't all have the same amount of experience.
Yeah, it definitely does. Do you think that means Greg Imp? Like a
Gregory Imp.
Gregory Imp?
But then...
Grieving
what is
Grieving
the-
Imp? That's why are they blue?
Yeah, okay. That is why... They're pretty purplish blue, but yeah, I could see that.
They're very blue imps. These guys are just top of the world, top of the
They're
clouds.
ready to party.
Cloud 8 or 9.
But, like, look, on the right side of the sprite, it looks like they just have, like, a cloth on
I feel like
or
they're
just
holding
like
daggers.
Oh, okay.
They're just, like,
I just did not know how to
curved,
parse that
daggers.
sprite. Okay.
Yeah. I bet it's like, that was one of the cool things too. Looking through the Final Fantasy Dawn book, which you have kindly
It was a gift I bestowed upon you.
and it's glorious. But they
I saw it on your shelf. I wasn't sure if you'd given it a glimpse.
Oh yeah, absolutely. And I don't remember if the imp is in there, but a lot of the artists, they do such a great job of transposing like Amano's complicated and very fluid and not blocky and pixelated art into pixel form, which I think is kind of what makes it so cool.
I was looking at the Wikipedia for this game a little bit before we started, and like one of the major compliments that was given to this game in reviews was how good the graphics are.
Yeah.
Because like obviously you stand this up next to Dragon Warrior and it's just like there's no contest. Like this is so much better looking.
It seems just really cool kind of all around compared to Dragon Warrior. Oh, actually, yeah, check this out. Ink drawing of the imp.
Oh wow, yeah.
They did a really good job.
Huh.
Maybe we can throw that in there.
Yeah, maybe I can toss that up.
Oh yeah, because it's like a really complicated pose that he's in.
Yeah, it's like almost like physically.
He's kind
unlikely.
of like jumping. Yeah. He seems to be wearing some sort of skull on his head also. It's pretty real, actually.
Alright, what other white magic should Lisa learn?
Oh, okay. Oh man, I don't know.
And we have no idea.
There's like one of these spells that doesn't work, I feel like.
Oh, really?
No, maybe it's not one of these. It might be level 2 magic, but I feel like there's one of the spells that does not work.
Alright, I'm gonna buy black magic that definitely works for Andy.
Dual fantasy. Nope. Horse
Andy's
fantasy.
gonna get fire and lightning.
I can't do what typing. I typed dual fantasy, gynal fantasy, which is just not. I've googled a lot of things today. That's not one of the ones I wanted to.
Too much googling in one day.
Yeah, Googleitis. Good. Actually, I wonder how much the inn costs.
Wait, my Lisa's was terrible. I wonder who.
But it's just a crazy roll. They have different.
His.
Well, I don't know what governs magic.
There's just.
Probably intelligence.
Oh, I
Would
just
be
didn't
my guess.
parse that correctly. Okay,
Yeah,
so
I didn't
that
see it
one's-
either for a second.
Well, that doesn't make any sense. Lisa's intelligence is way higher.
She probably
It's five
they probably
now.
just rolled poorly. I would imagine.
Yeah. Critical failure. Oh, well.
It's true. Okay. No, I'll look this up later.
Alright. It's not crucial.
We got a lot of Grimps to fight. I think once we get to level 3, we can go rescue the princess.
Yeah, I kind of figured we'd get to level 3, take a nap, and then head up that way.
That sounds so good. I hope the inn has, I don't know about you, but I'm thinking a couple different items on the menu. I'm thinking grilled cheese. That sounds great. I'm thinking taco, crunchy taco.
Mm-hmm.
I would like one grilled cheese sandwich. Second, several crunchy tacos with the option to add more if I so choose. French fries.
Yep.
Also mashed potatoes to dip the French fries into.
Oh.
Because that's kind of what I'm feeling right now.
There you go, deep.
Yeah. And, then I want something breaded and crispy.
What are you thinking in that category?
That's a tough one. I don't know. Really anything that I could actually eat. But possibly a hush puppy.
Ooh.
So, picture that meal. That's a grilled cheese. That's
That has a lot of carbs.
Oh, it sounds so good.
It's kind of all carbs.
Well, that's before you take the nap because it just will knock you
yeah,
out.
then you will completely pass out.
I'm so hungry. I didn't really. I should have. You souped before this. I did not.
I did have a soup.
Ah, man.
It was also kind of snacking. It's been a weird.
Snack
Any day that I open at work, it is just. I
Snacky?
don't. My body is just completely confused and
I
then what's happening.
understand. That's
I've
understandable.
eaten like 5 meals, but they were all weird and small, and I don't even know.
Yeah.
It's 3:30. Didn't take a nap either because I had to run out and do some tutoring.
Oh yeah, what's that about? What are you tutoring?
I got a coworker who's working on her associates
Oh, cool.
at Wake Technical Community College,
Oh, awesome.
and she's worried about her English grade, and
Okay.
I tutored English when I was in college.
Yeah.
During my undergrad, and yeah, I've done some private tutoring as well since then. The son of our friends Scott and Crystal, I
Oh,
tutored
really?
him in his
Wow, man. I didn't
junior
know that.
high language arts because he was having a rough go there.
That's awesome. I feel like you would be very good at that.
Doing it today, I haven't done it in a while, but it was definitely, I don't know, it's fun. I always enjoyed tutoring because it is finding ways for people, especially who are not super strong writers and who have not engaged in the writing process very much, like helping them sort of find their own ideas for a paper, and like, helping them develop their thesis statement, but it's never about like, giving them the answer, like this is what your thesis should sound like. It's like helping lead them to that, and when you do that successfully, it's very satisfying. So
Yeah, I just think, that's wonderful.
anyway, we are a couple of English majors,
We are.
which probably comes through in our commentary a little bit, but
Imagine, I was never very good at teaching writing.
It's a hard thing to teach.
Despite doing that for a while. Yeah. Yeah.
Like, I don't know. My method is very Socratic. It's just like, I will ask you questions. You will come up with answers, and then I'll tell you, write that down.
I mean, that seems like a good way. Asking questions seems like a good spur to new ideas for writing.
Yeah, we were working through that. Like, she didn't actually know, like, how to write an outline, which was the assignment that was due. And so it was just, kind of coming up. And, like, there hadn't been a lot of groundwork done in terms of brainstorming for what the paper was to be about. And so, just moving through the brainstorming process and
that's nice.
helping, fill in an outline. I mean, this is like an English 101 type thing, so there's like a very clear example of what the outline should be, and so it's just kind of slotting in the information that she was coming up with. But I don't know, it's satisfying.
No, it's really cool.
Tutoring's a fun thing.
That's wonderful.
And I did it pro bono.
Oh.
Despite the fact that I am accustomed to being paid, but
well, it's doubly kind of you.
Yeah, I told her if it ends up being a thing that needs to happen consistently, then we could work something out.
Yeah.
Because it is a travel cost for me at bare minimum. But
understood. Legit.
She's one of the people I like working with, so
Very cool.
It's a small thing that I can do. So.
Yeah, man. Bettering things.
English just
nice to help.
It's a class that no one should be worried about their grade in because it's just.
Yeah, I think sometimes they just. Yeah, maybe students feel like they don't realize how much they have to say. Yeah.
Well, and how much needs to be done versus the amount of time you have to do it in. Like, so much of the time you have a 6-page paper or whatever, which isn't terribly long, but like you wait until the day before it's due or the day that it is due to write the whole thing from beginning to end, and it's a recipe for a bad paper. And so it's about trying to instill good habits. We're kind of like, if it takes you 6 hours to write a 6-page paper the day that it's due, like if you put in that same amount of time but spread it over 6 days or longer, like your end result's so much better. So much better. For you students out there.
It's pretty sound.
Spread it out. I told her it's like exercising. You do a little bit every day. You don't do 6 hours of exercise once a week. That's not really how it works.
That is a good way of framing it. Then you won't become a Grimp. You'll become a regular imp.
Yeah, just a regular happy imp.
Man, we've killed a lot of imps so far.
Yeah, we're still level 2.
Check our status.
Our status. Does it give us experience to next?
Yeah. Oh, only 18. We're on our way to Garland.
Man, how nice is that? We just get to know.
We don't have to walk back to the king.
Or like use an item in our inventory to have a chat with our girlfriend who will tell us.
I mean, yeah, that's true. Part of it, I miss King Warwick and his needy return to me kind of
fan fiction.
I totally love that so much. He just wanted you to come back so badly.
Yeah, he misses you.
Aw, he was so sweet. This current king can't hold the king candle to him. No. Look at those trees. Some trees are much taller than the others.
Yeah.
That's worth noting.
Quite a bit taller.
Or much closer.
Ooh.
See what I did?
Think there's some depth.
I think there might be some depth. Or very big trees. You decide. One of the mysteries of Final Fantasy.
I kind of like the very big trees.
I do too.
Just like that idea.
The elder trees.
Yeah.
The
redwoods.
I like that these trees look very round.
Yeah, they're very poofy out here.
Very poofy.
It makes me think of the whole Mario bushes and clouds are the same sprite.
Absolutely.
Thing.
Man. I don't know. So what are any of our folks related, you think?
That's a good question.
I'm kind of thinking Tony and Brad might be related.
That's exactly what I was going to say. I feel like Tony and Brad are probably bros.
Andy they hired in, and he's kind of become a part of the family.
He's in there now, but he wasn't always. And then Lisa's just kind of a business partner.
I think
maybe
kind
they
of
met in college.
old friend of Tony.
Oh yeah, maybe like a childhood friend.
Yeah, I'm thinking
they grew up on the block together.
Yeah, absolutely. They're Maybe they didn't dream about opening a pizza place, but that's what they're... Well, now, the real question is, what is their pizza place called?
Oh, dear.
It's probably not Mad Pizza.
No. It's probably not New York Pizza #1.
It's probably not Grim Pizza. It's probably not...
Wait, Grin or Grim?
Grim Pizza.
No, Grim Pizza.
It's probably not Pizza. It's probably not Pizza.
No, it's definitely not Pizza.
It's probably not Pete's Pizza, because there's no Pete in the picture at all.
Tony and Brad's Pizza Hut. Wait, no, Pizza Hut's a thing. It exists in real life.
It's definitely not that one because of copyright infringement.
We were not made by Pizza Hut to produce this LP.
It could. It
Although
could
we will
potentially
gladly
be.
accept a sponsorship.
We would actually. It could be Tony and Brad and Andy and Lisa's Pizza Parlor.
That's long. I don't know that it'll fit on the sign.
That's kind of that's part of it.
It's a very busy box as well.
It is.
They get custom boxes.
Yeah, Busy Box Pizza,
Ooh.
Party Pizza.
I actually really like Busy Box Pizza. That sounds like a real thing.
It
Yeah,
is.
we leveled up. There's no level up sound.
You get
Like there's
no.
a
That's
Dragon
true. You just get to join. Surf on the victory wave here.
Yeah, you do get to hear this music a little bit more. But it's kind of tragic. That's one of my favorite things about Dragon Warrior is that little ditty that you get to hear when you level up.
Yeah, that's true. You were uniquely rewarded.
Yeah.
Maybe they didn't want to rub it in for some of the folks who might not be leveling up. Just make it nice and equitable. Everybody joins in the victory. I'm okay with that. Oh, look at her. Do you know what's wrong with this? She doesn't have 3 things behind her.
That's true.
Possibly 3 beds or
But she
3.
does have a ponytail.
It's true.
Which is pretty...
Forgive. I'll
Pretty
forgive
good.
her. She also has kind of a crazy derpy face. Or at least from where I'm sitting.
I didn't even notice
I
that.
could just have bad eyes, but it kind of looks like she's kind of like a, I don't know, one of those guys from Zelda.
Zelda.
The spitty ones. The
Deku?
no.
Spitty ones?
Yeah, like original Zelda, they spit out the...
Oh, the
circles.
Octoroks?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I see Octorok from here. That's kind of what I see.
Dear.
Human Octorok? Is that cruel? I don't mean it to be. I'm trying to just observe, and I've insulted the inn woman.
Wait, so we still don't know
I'm
what
sorry.
magics we want to buy for our white mage?
Oh, no. I don't think so, but...
Like,
I
is
wouldn't
hurt
ask
a
me,
thing that we
I'm
would ever
just
want?
a jerk. I don't...
Or harm, rather? And fog and ruse. Could these be less explanatory? Alright, I'm gonna pull the veil back real quick. We're playing this on the Wii.
We are.
I
Whoa!
want to see if this has...
You did it. You did it.
Is this a guide? Or like a instruction manual?
Oh, check out magic spells. Ooh.
Okay.
Oh, hey, look at that. Oh, harm damages undead enemies.
Okay. Fog, thick fog increasing their armor. It sounds terrible. Ruse.
Yeah, ruse and fog don't sound very good, to be honest.
I feel like this is choosing between 2 crappy things, but I think I will get harm and ruse. I think evasion matters more than
good.
armor. Although ruse can only affect the spellcaster, fog can affect an ally. What do you think?
I honestly have no idea whether those will be useful later on or not.
I'll get harm and fog.
I'd say, yeah, we should play this like young 1990 American NES having children and say, I don't know, pick the ones I like.
Yeah, I like harm and fog, I think. Because fog can target anyone.
I heard Herman Fogg.
Herman Fogg.
Herman
The
Fogg.
great author, Herman Fogg.
His great novel.
Any port in a storm.
Yeah, oh gosh.
That's what it was called.
That's a great one.
Anyway, alright.
What magic? Any port in the storm.
I was a little bit inspired by his last name, not gonna lie.
Herman Fogg. Oh, I love it.
What's funny is that they're starting to get level 2 casts, but like you definitely could not have level 2 magic at this point in the game.
No,
Unless
you're
you're
right. Unless you was B. I bet you could
Oh,
probably beat
God.
Garland before you get level 3, I bet.
I'm sure you could. It just seems more difficult than
We're just kind of...
We're just taking
Got a
the
little bit of that, yeah, we're just strolling and
casual path.
walking and bopping and bloop. And did I say that already?
Blooping?
Yeah. We're always a little bit blooping.
Always a little bit blooping. Until we're out of the NES, Super NES
It's great.
era,
Yeah,
we're going to be blooping.
He's got a great sass walk, too. He's like hyper walking, like power walking, kind of.
Yeah, definitely.
It's wonderful. Also, we should appreciate the little triangles on the White Mage's robe. Those are pretty great.
Yeah, that fringe is dope. And that sticks around.
It is great. They really are all great. From spiky-headed fighter to blue-haired thief and feather in the cap, jaunty hat, McRed Mage. And
I feel like of the character classes in this game and, you know, what happens in future games, I feel like the mages end up keeping their appearance like very consistent. But then like fighter, you know, black belt, that stuff doesn't really translate forward very much.
That's a really good point. I wonder if it's because knight, thief. Yeah. Yeah.
God,
that's some temple music right there.
Super good.
Isn't it great? I know.
Anyway, so knight and thief.
I was gonna say knight, thief. Check out them Zambos.
Mm-hmm.
This is where harm would come in to play.
Ooh, you think I'm gonna...
Yeah, maybe Zambos are pretty strong. I think. I don't know.
Let's see what happens.
Yeah, we'll just try it out. Also, the white mage having a hammer is pretty cool.
Yeah,
they're not super strong at
they're
all.
dead.
Oh, I'm thinking of Ghoul.
Okay.
Also, note the cool pillars in the background.
Yeah, check out this dungeon.
Pretty sick, nasty, right?
Dungeon background.
What was I saying?
Something about future sprite.
Oh, I was just gonna say that a knight and a thief and a martial artist are very recognizable archetypes, whereas a black and white mage not so much in, like, you know, folklore. You know what I mean? Like actual, people recognize a knight and they might recognize a brigand or something, and a kung fu man. But they don't necessarily recognize the strict Final Fantasy categories of black and white mage.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So I guess it makes sense to me that they're kind of separated by their own visual code this early on. Does that make any sense?
Yeah, it does. I'm trying to understand what's happening here. Like,
oh, you got a cap.
So I got a cap that I can equip at the same time as my chain armor.
Mm-hmm.
Does that mean that these guys could all have cloth as well? Since cloth is not an armor piece?
I think you can have one of each type, and it doesn't really tell you that, but I'm pretty sure that's how it works.
Okay, so there's technically slots, you just can't really see them.
That's my assumption.
Okay.
Yeah.
Makes me want to go back and see if we can buy more cloth.
I knew the ghouls were things. Also, they look like they have funny bug eyes.
Yes, definitely.
That's great. And tattered.
This sprite is also pretty tough for me to parse. Jeez Louise.
Yeah, they're very strong. And they kind of paralyze you. I think the ghoul is the great one. The ghouls are the great ones to use harm against. I think you're probably pummeling them already, though. So.
Yeah, I would have to like start the fight with that, I think.
Yeah, absolutely.
Does stun persist between fights?
Do not know. I don't think so. No. I think some status effects do, but not all of them.
Very handy. Help Lisa out.
So you may wish to either fight Garland first. So
I think I'm going to make this a treasure run.
Okay, let's do treasure run. Good call. I also... Oh, yay. Much less verbose treasure message.
Yeah.
It's...
I don't think that's correct.
That reminds me, actually, of Dragon Ball, where... do you remember Capsule Corp? They were a company, but they would have little things in capsules. Like Bulma has a capsule and it contains... Oh, it's bone!
Bone.
What are they doing?
They're messing us up.
Doing some bookie bones right now.
Yeah.
But you'd have like a whole house in a little capsule, and you just like, press it, and then it's like an entire house comes out. I'm assuming that's what we just said. Yeah, it's an original Dragon Ball more than
Dibbiza.
I like to think that she keeps the hammer kind of in her voluminous sleeves.
Yeah, I do like how they just don't have their weapon until they're like coming out to smack something.
It's great. Also, this weird wall sprite is super great.
Yeah, it is.
It makes me think of the Final Fantasy IV sprites when they're on the moon. I don't know why.
The thing that's really confusing about it is that it looks like a bunch of doors. Like,
it does. It's very strange. Oh. I think it's supposed to be columns. Ooh, it's locked by the Mystic Key.
Oh, yeah, I can see the columns. Okay, I'm looking in the negative space more than
crenellated paneling.
Yeah, okay.
Oh, the creep!
getting creeped on.
Night of the Creeps. Oh man, Tony has so much hips.
Yeah, everyone got a lot more HP after hitting level 3.
Those are pretty gnarly monsters, though.
Yeah, these are
those look like
gross.
Wyvern level of weird.
Ugh.
They're kind of like lips on a weird.
Starting in a
plant
weird
body?
spot.
We are.
Oh man, they take some damage.
Yeah. Temple folks pretty strong, I think.
Yeah, this is definitely a clear increase in the challenge. I hope
Yeah.
Lisa doesn't die. I'll be upset.
That would be very sad. You can use your cabin once you get out of here. Are you out of heals?
No,
Oh, okay.
I've only
You just meant
killed
not
one.
fight.
Yeah, I just didn't want to
Gotcha.
die in that fight. In that turn, really.
Tony Danza, Brad Pitt, Andy Warhol,
Dug deep for that one.
and Lisa Frank.
I like it.
That's our group.
It's a good squad. I don't know that all of those people would ever be in the same room at the same time. Especially since at least one of them is dead.
That doesn't matter. You know how we had a a rough headcanon in place for Dragon Warrior.
Yeah.
I'd like to posit for this game that we have competing headcanons, or a multiverse of headcanons, if you will.
Oh dear.
One in which we have Buster's Box Pizza, or whatever we called it.
Busy Box.
Oh yeah.
Which is just the cutest name
It is
for a pizza
Oh,
place.
Busy Box. That is a very
Ooh,
cute
spider.
Yeah, it's a creepy spider too. The second one is when
Too many legs.
yeah, it's true.
Anyway, go on.
Oh, and the second one's they're all celebrities hanging out together, like in a Whose Line Is It Anyway sketch,
Yeah, I like it.
and they could shift at will. Now it's Tony Scott.
I think Danza is literally the only famous Tony I could name off the top.
Tony the Tiger.
That's just
Does
not
does
really
that
a
count?
celebrity so much as he is a cartoon character.
Did you like one spider? How would you like two spider?
I don't like it at all.
Would you like one bone or three bone? One goal, three goal, two glue,
To a ghoul.
glool, Glool.
Classic fantasy ghoul.
I think there was a Goosebumps book where the mold was called the Gruel.
What is this button that I'm pressing?
Is it the examine button? Like talk to action button?
No, it's...
Oh. I don't know what that button does.
Oh, maybe... Okay, sorry. I'm learning my controller. A and B are what you'd expect, but then X and Y are just A and B again,
Oh.
which is weird.